Hello, this is your 5 minutes of MR, my recommendation, and it's still your friend right here, Eloho, with you. You know, my wife told me the other day, she said, do you know you talk very fast when you're on set? And I said, oh, I'm going to try and improve on that. So I'm going to be very slow today, very slow. And so let's just be slow together. I can be fast. When I'm looking at the time, I'm very fast because it's 5 minutes, but today I'm going to be slow. So whatever you get in 5 minutes, you better enjoy it. So today I'm still going to be talking to you on the growth shifts. We need to shift, make some shifts in our lives because we're growing. You know, someone rightly said that improving yourself is actually the first step to improving everything around you, and I think that's truth. There's no truth more than that. So as we improve ourselves, I believe that everything around us is going to improve. Your job, your business, you know, your friendships, your relationships, your family, whatever it is that you want to improve, definitely is going to improve as you improve yourself. And so I said we have to begin to make some shifts in our lives. Things have to begin to move around a little bit so that we can influence those that are around us positively and influence our lives positively and give ourselves the chance to actually make those amends in our lives that will make us better people and develop us. And then when I'm talking about that, I'm actually looking at, you know, moving away from growth, from goals to growth, because I told you before that there's a difference between goals and growth. You know, goals have a terminal date, you know, but growth doesn't have a terminal date. It's for all times. And what we're doing right now is for all times. And so we're not setting some goals of growth. We are living the life of growth. Just take that into your mind and let's run with that. You know, there's a difference between doing and becoming. You know, when you're doing, you know, you're setting goals. You know, goals is actually a doing thing. You say, okay, I want to do this. I want to become this. I want to become that. So you're fixated on doing something so you can achieve the goals that you have set. But if you're fixated on growth, you are only going to be thinking about becoming. I want to become a person of influence. I want to become someone who influences others. I want to become great. And so you're going to be doing things that would add value to your lives, to your life and to that of those around you. And that's what's important to me right now. You have to add value both to yourself and to those around you. You know, goals help us to do better, but our growth actually helps us to become better. And so we want to grow so we can become better rather than just doing better. You know, being a growth-oriented person means that you are thinking, you're asking me questions like, how far can we go on this journey? But the man who is actually just goal-oriented is asking me, how long will this take? How long is this going to take? You know, what am I going to get out of it? And I want you to get that out of your mind as we run together. You know, your cultures have to change right now as we work on this shift. First and foremost, you have to look at the difference between being a goal-oriented person and a growth-oriented person. If you're a goal-oriented person, you're going to be focused on values that are full of achievements. You want to achieve this, you want to achieve that. But somebody who is growth-oriented is thinking of developing himself. I've already told you that. So your values will be that of development rather than that of achievements. You're going to move away from being focused on status to being focused on values. You're going to move away from what people see you as, you know, what name they're calling you right now, what title they've given to you, to what you can become, you know, and they can, you know, relate with, that brings value to them. You're going to move away from, you know, honoring privileges to honoring service. You're going to want to look at how to serve more rather than to have more privileges. And so that's what you're going to do as you're growing. Next, you're going to move from, you know, always wanting to be the one to teach to want to tell people what to do, to be the one that's always wanted to learn. The student mind should come to you. You must have the student mentality. I want to learn more because I want to become more. I want to grow more. And that's important. And don't forget, as you walk on this journey, you're not doing, you don't have a destination. So the man who has goals is thinking of an arrival place, but you don't have an arrival destination. This is growth, and growth does not have arrival. You only have a journey, and your journey has just begun. We're in this together, and we're going to be on a journey of a lifetime of improvement, of getting better, of development, and increasing value. And that is something that you can never buy with money. As we do this together, the time will be needed constantly as you make this shift. Better time for better things. Begin to look at the things that add value rather than the things that give value. Add value. Don't just take. Always learn to give. Thank you very much. We'll see you in our next class.